Hi, welcome to Explore Mixed Media. This is Laurie Williams, and today we're going to explore creating some gift tags using a gel plate. We're going to be using acrylic paints and in a variety of colors to create these fun little tags that you can be used on your gifts or for collecting if you want to collect mini pieces of mixed media. So anyway, let's dive in. So this is something that I love to do with the gel print is create gift tags. And these are some that I purchased on Amazon. I'll share the link in the just below the lesson video here. But I wanna it's really nice. They kind of have like a glossy on one side, and then the other side is for writing. So you want to leave one side for, if you're using these for gifts, that you want to use it one side for so you can write names on it. But they're really fun, and you can do a bunch really fast. So just real quick, let's do some basic stuff. So I'm going to actually use, sticking with the same color scheme that I've been using for the rest of the this week's lessons, I'm going to use my yellow here. This again is a Brilliant Yellow by Artist Loft. And then I'm going to mix a little bit of quinacridone magenta there. And then I'm going to just spread that out on the plate, starting with the magenta at the bottom, and then I'm going to blend in the yellow at the top and bring it down to create a nice little ombre. Okay. This one's kind of cool. This is my flowers, so that's always fun. So let's just I'll use a piece here to lift out what's there. Okay. That's a really cool piece right there, so I'll stick that aside, and then I'm going to lift this up, and that leaves an impression there, and then I'm going to let it dry, and then I'm going to come back in, and I think, the way the ombre is working, it looks like I need a totally different color, or I could just leave it like it is. You know what? I think I will. I think I'll leave it like it is and just start laying these down. So what I do is I take my my cards here, and I always get it on the back side, even though I don't mean to. That's okay. That just shows that it's genuinely, uniquely made. And I just add them in here like that. And so you'll notice they don't all fit, but I always just like kind of, because I build on them and do layers and that sort of thing, I do cover up the plate with them, just because you can do half one design and half another design, and they end up coming out pretty cool. Alright, so let me just take a piece of paper here, and I want to make sure that I have really good contact with these tags. So gift tags are fun. So if you don't have these were purchased from Amazon, but if you don't have gift tags, you don't have to have these. You can cut your own. Get some cardstock and make your own tags. Super fun to do. And you can make them in varying sizes. Some people like to do the really big ones. Those are fun. Alright. Let's see what we get here. So these are the ones that's only going to do half the side, which is fine. I set those aside because I come back in and add more different designs later. But you start to get the idea here. And here's another half design there. So that's kind of cool. And then these will be full design. That's pretty. Wow, that's really pretty. That one's really light color, but it's still very pretty. And like I said, I can come back and do different layers. So what I have going on here is a ghost image on the plate. So I'm gonna just gonna add a little bit of yellow and do a quick little pull to clean that up, and then I'll start with another color scheme for my next set. Let me just wet the plate real quick and do a quick pull for my gift packages. I do these by the hundreds at the holidays. and I give them away, and I put them on all my gifts, and my family started collecting tags because I start to get pretty elaborate with some of the mixed media designs I do. All right, let's see if we can do this pull here. Yeah, this is good. Not bad. Stick that into my stack of prints that I have, my huge mounting stack of prints, and you'll have them too. All right, so let's see. Let's do a different color scheme. So everything that we've done so far has been in the yellow and the magenta. So I'm going to take two other colors that are close. I'm going to do a blue and a teal, and the same sort of idea. And let's put that on. I'll probably use the exact same. This time I'm using a different viscosity. I'm using more of a medium viscosity fluid acrylic on the plate. Sometimes these beat up on me because my plate does need to be conditioned. There we go. The other thing you could do is, if you wanted to, this makes really cool. You can actually clean off your brayer onto them. Like this yellow here, I could add a little bit there. That's kind of neat. Just be rough with it. And then let's see. Let's come in here with our same flowered stencil. It's like a different location there. What happens with the stencils on the plate is actually very cool. They suction down, and that is actually really neat. And I'm going to take this one here that I have a little bit in the background, and because I have a totally different color, I'm not going to do that because the colors aren't going to blend very well. I'm trying to be mindful of my color theory. Let's just clean this up. So I'm just pressing this into all the cracks of the stencil so I can lift out the ink. There we go. Another pretty cool print. When I lift that up, it leaves that other negative image there. And now I can take my next round here and place them. This time I'm going to go in this direction. And so I have half of this one. That one, I'm actually going to come in here and do the other half. That's what I kind of like to do. I think that's kind of a cool technique. I'm trying to fit as many of these as I can on the plate. Obviously, a larger plate's going to let you have a lot more. Let's see here. Let's do this and use this one here. There we go. Now I like to take a clean sheet of paper and place it over the top and make sure that I've got good contact all over it. This is a good opportunity for me to use my Baron. Like I said, a Baron is an optional tool, but there are instances where I find I really would be lost without it. So it's usually close by just in case I need it. And all I'm doing here is just making sure that all of these tags have good contact across the plate. Okay. Let's see what we get. So now we have a tag with two different sides there. Kind of neat. Here's this last one. And I can keep layering on this, and that's what I usually do for these cards that are like mix match that I do around the edges. Still a lot of fun. Alright, so this one should be a full one, and it didn't pull that well because it looks like my paint dried before I actually got the cards down. The energy is really dry here today. But that's okay. I can actually come in here on these and add more. Oh, that one came out rather nicely. I like that. And you can see that you start to build up a whole pile of these plates real fast. Right, I'm going to use my gloss medium and do a quick little... Actually, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me to use my That's cadmium yellow, which is a medium viscosity here. I'm going to put a decent amount on the plate because we want to get it good and wet. There we go. If you get it too wet, you're going to know because your brayer is going to slide around. And if that happens, all you have to do is keep rolling the brayer. Let me just clear these out of the way for a second. And clean off the brayer and just roll it a few times across the plate. And then you can just clean off on your clean off sheet. There we go. We're just going to take this piece that I'd already used on my stencils and put it down. And some of these I really love. And I usually just keep building up. Sometimes I come back in with Posca pen and add more detail on top. Very, very versatile. I'm not using a lot of advanced techniques on these yet because I just want you to start getting the feel for it. And you can do ACEO trading cards or ATC trading cards. This is a great, this gel printing is a great way to do that. And actually we may do one in the group, an exchange in the group, and do an ACO exchange with gel prints. I think that could be a fun exercise. Let me know on Facebook if you think that's a good idea. Okay. Oh, that's a cool print. So that's actually a ghost print that I pulled by using the yellow. And I like how it turned out. That's kind of nice. So you do get those little surprises. And I'm building up, not only am I building up tags, I'm also building up my stash of prints. All right, let's see. One more set, I think. And we'll use a different stencil this time. How about... let's use this other stencil that I used in the other video, just because I have it out right now. The rest of them are all stored away. Let's see, what colors are we going to use this? How about we use a teal and a yellow. So this time I'm going to use medium viscosity, and I'm going to do an ombre with two of these. But this time the ombre is going to be lengthwise. Instead of sideways, I'm going to do it lengthwise. Okay, let's get this yellow going first before we end up introducing the teal. All right, let's start mixing in some teal. I'm just going to go back and forth. There we go. All right, that's nice. Clean off my brayer. Let's just put, oh, look how it repelled over here. I'll just come in here with my teal and put some in there. All right, let's just put some designs in here with the butterflies. Just real simple and quick. All right, so this is one that I'd already done that didn't take very well. I'm just gonna use it as my first one. Like I said, I like to build up layers. This will make a good side one. Let's do a whole on here. I'll lay this down before they have a chance to get dry on me. Let's do this one here. And let's see what we have. Let's do some of these that we have two sides. This one will be interesting. Okay, take a piece of paper, lay it on top, and let's press. One of the things that you can do, oh, those slid, that's not good. I lifted it off and they slid. That's going to be interesting. All right. I got really excited. What I wanted to show you was that you can turn these over and see kind of what they're going to look like through the glass trivet, which is why I like to use these glass trivets. These are coming from the dollar store. You know, I think most all dollar stores carry them. They're just glass trivets. The only thing is one side of the glass trivet has a texture to it. And if you're not careful, that will make an impression in your plate. And I like to leave mine attached. So what I actually did was I removed the little rubber footies on it and stuck them to the back side and used the back side, which is perfectly clear without. Oh, that's cool. Even though it slid, it turned out pretty cool, right? It's a nice ombre. That turned out nice too. These are the side ones we're just adding layers to. And these things really curled up on me, but it's because I had a lot of paint on the plate. Very cool. Oops, let's just get some more here. If it can. It didn't. That's okay. Ooh, this one's starting to build up and look interesting too. Okay, so let's just take a look at what we did. So we created some basic tags, and you know, once you get more techniques under your belt, after we get through this course, you could probably come up with a lot more options for these tags. But these are actually really pretty, dainty little tags that can be used for gifts. Look at some of these. You just tie a little string around them and attach them to your gifts. And these are some that we're still working on that will build up. That one's neat. It's got a lot of nice vibrant colors to it. I like this color scheme. This was the yellow and teal together, and I really like that a lot. So I would take it, when you find something that you like a lot, make a note of it. Keep yourself a little journal, which, by the way, I think we might do a journal before this course is over. But keep yourself a little journal of what works and what you like. Make notes of the colors, make notes of the type of paint that you used, and any other additional notes about how you achieve the effect. Because trust me, over time, and you do 1,000 prints, you're not going to remember. But one of the things that I started doing with some of my prints is actually on the print itself. I write what colors I used and what stencil I used, or whatever notes I can, like on the back side or at the bottom corner. Just so if I want to emulate that design, I know what I used and what would allow me to do so. Again, if I needed to replicate or come close to replicating that design. Okay, so that's your project this week, is to create tags. And like I said, you don't have to actually physically have tags. You can make your own tags. You can make your own tags. You can make tags out of cardboard. You can make tags out of cardstock. You can just do paper tags, whatever you want to do. But that is the project for this week, is to do some fun little tags.